Alright then, we are live. Hello there everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Once again, in ring races for the third time in a row now, I think. And once again, we're doing some challenges. Last time, it's pretty interesting. We completed a fair few of them. They were all pretty disappointing results in the end because most of them were kind of crappy followers. But after an hour of running the same challenge over and over and over and over again, we got something pretty good with Chaos Zero for beating up UFO cats using nothing but boost power. What I've learned from that though is that seeing as the number of views didn't really drop and people weren't really leaving, is that you apparently have quite a bit of tolerance for sitting there and watching someone beat their head against a wall over and over and over and over again. So I figure we can probably go for some of the longer challenges now. So, yeah, I reckon first challenge, seeing as the other thing I learned is that you can actually get ranked in match race, is this one here. Is to beat Labyrinth Zone as Sonic without touching any off-road or still getting an A rank. So I reckon that's what we start with today. So, press start, chains. Where is he? There he is. So we can go into match race. Gear 3 for the, actually no, Gear 2 is probably better, just for that little bit of extra control. We'll turn everything off but rings, so we can guarantee we're not going to fall off the track. And then Labyrinth Zone, will just give me a moment to actually remember where it is. There it is. We just need to try and beat this without ever entering the off-road. See how easy that is. While also dealing with the lag that starts like at the start of every single race. Fantastic. I think that's probably an instant fail. Scopic pointing out the guarantee we're not going to fall off the track. Yeah, it's not actually a guarantee. It is almost a certainly that we're going to fall off the track. Oh, okay. There we go. Actually made it on. And wasn't that quick. Straight away, off-road. I'm immediately seeing how this is actually maybe slightly more complicated than it initially seems. So, god damn it, immediately knocked into the off-road behind the start of the track by another racer. Not going fast enough. How inconsiderate of him. That counts, so I reckon we're good to go. Good start. It's a good start. Good start to the stream. And we actually landed for once on the course, so we can actually start now. But from there, once again, the enemy racers are stupid level 1, so we can be as slow as we need to be to just to make sure that we guarantee we're actually going to stay on the course. Because, quite frankly, they're not going to catch up. It's as simple as that. They are not going to be reaching us anytime soon. So we can be as slow as we need to be. As long as we never touch the off-road, we're fine. And we only need to do that twice in this specific case, because Labyrinth Zone's long enough that they only make you do it twice. Scopika pointing out that I'm recreating how many times I game overed in Labyrinth Zone, and I mean, yeah, I suppose. I actually haven't played all of them at Sonic 1. You know, I've played it, but not that much. The classic games I've played more of is Sonic 2. That's the one Sonic 2 and Mania are the two main classic games that I've played. Sonic 1, not so much. Sonic 3, I never actually had access to that until Sonic Origins came out, and I still haven't got around to buying that game, so still haven't actually played Sonic 3 in its original state. Because as much as I'm a Sonic fan, that's more because of the vibes of Sonic. I haven't actually played... When you actually break it down, I haven't actually played that much Sonic in my time. Oh god, oh god. Please, yeah. Oof, I thought that was going to deposit me straight into some off-road. That was going to be awkward. I don't know what it is about this final waterfall section, but it kills the frame rate. And apparent... Oh wait, no, I need to get grade A. It always worries me whenever that happens, because you would assume that the game would know that it's going to give you an A rank straight away, so it would just, as soon as you cross the finish line, it would beep up. But no, it makes you wait and go, oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Did in the end, and got a Jaws. I mean, disappointing. It's a follow, who cares? I got the Chaos Emerald, I've got the Mystic Melody, I don't need any more, but it's better than nothing, I guess. As Flicky makes Sonic retire, I mean, that's just a case of repeating a, you can kind of game that on Match Race if you do it over and over again, but that's a lot of resetting. There's one on, I think it's Aqueduct Crystal, same thing, pretty much. Don't fall off, or don't touch the off-road in Aqueduct Crystal, I believe. There's also a couple for getting a perfect round, but I still haven't actually really figured out what the game wants me to do there. Like, I still don't really get what it's asking for when it says a perfect round. I'd assume, like, just get him first and with a full set of rings, but that doesn't seem to trigger very often, so I don't know. Dexo Stades in the comments saying, sup, hello to you. Alright. I mean, the Mega Cup, get gold in Mega Cup without using any continues. That wouldn't, I doubt that would be too difficult. Do it in relaxed so you don't end up in the, oh, damn it, in the sealed star. Perfect round is in 6 lap bonus, I assume. Yeah, well, that's what I kind of assumed, but then there's a couple of, I think there's a couple that mention perfect laps, and then it's like, well, how do you do a perfect lap? Right, Spring Yard in Grand Prix. I think at some point in this stream I'll go and just search up the passwords, because the game's not going to tell you. At this point I've come to realise that. I could farm the tumbling thing, but that's not going to be particularly interesting to watch. Tumbling, you just go into Death Egg and just run into the orbs at the start over and over and over again. But that wouldn't be interesting to watch. Right, I can't remember the exact details, but there is one for just not falling off the track in Aqueduct Crystal. So, we'll try that. I think it's to get first, rather than get, I think it's to get first, rather than in good standing, but even so, it shouldn't be too bad. Just need to take it fairly close in the water to make sure that the game doesn't cause you to like bounce into the off-road, because when I was trying to do this in my own time, when I was trying to drift around the corners and stuff, that was the common way that I was dying. Or not dying, but that was the common way that I was ending up in the off-road. It's fine. Course hazard does not off-road make. Right, Aqueduct Crystal. Significant glow up from SRB2K though, gotta give him credit for that. I don't think I talk about that enough in my videos, just how many of the courses returning from SRB2K look so much better than they did in that game. Considering that I'm fairly certain they're still using the same version of the Doom engine. It's not even like an update to the Doom engine or whatever, it's still pretty much the same base game at the very minimal level, but just whether it's experience from the sprite artists and the texture artists and all the rest of that, or just better understanding of how textures and stuff work, but everything just looks so much nicer. Like, what's that cyberspace one? With the, like, translucent water, flat water graphics in the, on the road. That one's probably my favourite. That one's a real looker. But yeah, it feels kind of strange playing a car racer where to get the maximum level of control, you want to just not be drifting, because it's, you know, playing enough car races, this just kind of gets ingrained in your brain that you want to take every single corner in the game drifting. Like, thinking back to Mario Kart, are there any tracks in that game where there's really any benefit to not drifting on every single possible opportunity to get your boost and stuff? But then you play in this game and there's a fair number of tracks where it's just, how do I take this corner? Just don't drift. Trying to make sure I don't run into the spikes because I don't know what actually counts as off-road. And now we see whether that was successful. Yeah, I think there were a couple of times I felt rumble. I was like, oh god, I've gone into the off-road. But then there were like, yeah, there were one or two moments where I felt the rumble. The off-road challenge, the spike panels technically count as off-road. Unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, there was a tiny bit of rumble, which, on controller that shows that you're going into the off-road. But there were a couple of times that had happened on Labyrinth and it didn't count them. So it's like, just that chance at that little tiny corner. What? Are they really going to count that? I also am not sure where they're going into the, walking into this counts as going off-road, because I mean it technically forces you to respawn, so want to be careful in this first section where all of the other races that you don't end up getting knocked into the off-road. That's probably just as often the cause of entering it. Right, so we need to make sure we're avoiding the spikes this time. That's where we came into it last time. Need to dodge around these. There's a tiny bit of off-road lining this you want to avoid. Oh! Oh, that's going to count, isn't it? I love it when the incompetence of the lobotomized AI that I chose to add to the course ends up killing me. Causing me to fail the challenge in the end. Well, I don't want to be the first over because I'll just end up speeding into the water and bouncing. It'll get me out of the pack, but is it worth it? Woo! That's the scariest part, when you just get sunted to the side. I've mentioned it a few times, but I'm really not a fan of how racer collisions work in this game. Like, especially playing as Mechasonic, who is the heaviest, fastest character in the game. He, I guess probably the easiest way to compare him to is something like Bowser in Mario Kart. Like, Bowser hits someone, they're out of the way. They are shunted to the side, you're not seeing them again. Hitting someone as Mechasonic, though, a lot of the time it just ends up causing you to slow down or even bounce backwards, and they run off miles ahead. It's basically you give them a free boost. I mean, it makes sense logically when you think about it, but it doesn't feel good. It's not a good feeling. Being a Sonic main in SRB2 kart relegated me to being a pinball. Yeah, well, that's the wonders of being a lightweight character. A Class C engine. High speed, low weight, get bounced around by everything. I'm not used to that. I'm just used to giving everyone else boosts when I drive into them. Right, drift around that. That's the nasty bit of off-road. I think in SRB2K that little bit was technically double-sided. There was off-road on both sides of the course, so that would have been annoying to walk into. Just want to slow down. Fast falling just causes you to bounce for longer. I think Eggman is the Bowser equivalent here. Yeah, like high weight. Although technically Mechasonic is heavier than him. Eggman's has a weight of 8 and Mechasonic has a weight of 9. But yeah, like high weight, low speed. I think that's how Bowser plays in Mario Kart at least. In which case, yeah, that's definitely Eggman. And then I think that means he has the quickest drifts, and I think Mechasonic is the most powerful ones. Like, they take the longest to charge, but they're super powerful when they are. I ended up having to watch a video on the intricacies of how they worked, and I've forgotten most of it, to be honest. But I think that's how it plays. Mechasonic, Mousesonic, the others in Class I. There we go. There's the sounds completed. Heard the jingle. Are the like fastest and the strongest when it comes to the drifts and boost drifts and ring boosts and all the rest of that. But they take the slowest and the longest to charge up everything. Right, Mecha Hyoko. That's another one I'm never touching. Never seen that before in my life, but it is apparently Game Gear. So, makes sense. Speaking of Game Gear, although it's not really, is I'm looking into emulation a fair bit in order to play some other games that you can't technically legitimately get on PC. So for whatever reason, I've fallen into the Pokemon rabbit hole recently. Like, I've watched one Pokemon video and now it's all I'm getting on YouTube, and I'm sitting there going, oh, I want to play that again. I want to play those again. The Ancient Shrines, Bakonski asks, have I got the one in Avant Garden? No, I have not. I think that is probably something else I will be doing today. I'll just get up a video in the background and have a check where they are, because it's Avant Garden, Azure Axiom, and there's probably a couple of others that I haven't got that I need to grab at some point. But I think what I'm going to try first is first going into Grand Prix, relaxed and trying to get gold on the Mega Cup. We'll try that once, because I get the feeling it's probably not something I can just retry on. So we'll try this once to get the challenge completed there. Then while we celebrate at the end, or hopefully celebrate, I'm gonna get up a video showing where the shrines and the passwords are for some of the stuff I haven't gone yet. So I'm gonna go and get up the passwords for certain challenges and the sealed, not the sealed shrines, the Mystic Altars, whatever you want to call them. I'll get those up, see where they are, because I think I've got all of them up to 765 Stadium. Yeah, okay. Throw those off. It's not like anything's going to be catching up to me at this point in the game. I'm just slowing myself down. So yeah, we'll go and get some Mystic Shrines probably towards the not the latter end of the stream, but after some of the technically faster challenges are completed. We're back in Super Mario Kart, Skopika says. Yes, we are. It is very boring. Very, very, very boring. But it is quick. Would be quicker if I could, what's it called? If I could guarantee I could get the gold in Intense or Vicious without accidentally or ending up in the Sealed Star, which will basically guarantee me a retry. I would speed us up there, but being in Relaxed guarantees that we don't end up in the Sealed Star, losing time there. So, unfortunately, have to sacrifice some speed to guarantee we're hopefully not having to retry. I do not understand why Shrink lasts this long in this game. It lasts for ages. Like 2-3 times longer than it feels like it should. It just... I never see anyone really get any places with it. Like, I never seem to get any places. The AI never seems to get any places for it. It just makes everything so much slower and more boring for a while. 2.4 just teased a new type of collectible, so brace yourself. Where are they teasing 2.4? I would like to keep up with what new developments are coming to Ring Races, because I enjoy the game, I really do. And probably even once the playthroughs and the streams are finished, I'll just jump back into it for time attacks and all of the rest of that. But I'm on the Kart Crew Discord server and I haven't seen any like teasers for future updates, so I'd like to know where they're teasing things. That'd be interesting. Assumedly you're talking about 2.4 here in Ring Races, because I think we're on 1.3, but I suppose this is technically version 2 of SRB2K. Forwarded in a friend's Discord. Yeah. To be fair, I would kind of like it. I think Kart Crew and Sonic Team Junior could probably do with being a little more open with what they plan to do in the future of their respective games, because apparently they used to be like that and then they just kind of stopped. I hear it was... I don't know the ins and outs of it, because as much as I am a kind of an SRB2 YouTuber, I don't actually keep up with the gossip, the tea, the drama behind the scenes all that much. So I heard there was something or other that caused Kart Crew, or Sonic Team Junior, I suppose, by extension, because there's quite a lot of overlap, Kart Crew to kind of stop being as open and forward with what their future plans were for their respective games, but I don't know the logistics of why. Just that there is, you know, a level of debate on how justified it was. But yeah, I think they could do with being a little more open with what's going on. Because as it is, every so often I'll check in on the SRB2 Discord server, see them, see something in the development, like, I don't know what the lore is behind why they've misspelled development, but I'll see something in that channel on the Discord server, go, ooh, I wonder what the notification is for. It must be like a new snapshot or something interesting, and it's just them going, SRB2 V2.3 is being pushed back because I'm too busy playing Deltarune. Ugh. Okay. Thanks. Got my hopes and dreams up there. On track for a gold. Bakonski says, I have 2 challenges to suggest, and they both relate to maps in the Air Cup. Fire away. Fire away. Please, go ahead. There's still the one on the death egg for getting through it all without getting hit by anything. Or falling off the... Yeah, it was falling off the track, sorry. I still got that one to get, because we got the other one last time. And the reward was crap, but there we go. Oh, come on. As I was complaining it in the last episode, and it taunts me. It keeps doing it. It keeps throwing the CDs in places I can't reach. What an injustice. That's my hard-earned CD. Missed the lob. Skills. Lob, you stupid thing. There we go. Easy. Right, complete Death Egg's Eye in 1 minute and 4 seconds, and fall off Lost Colony once, but finish first. Yeah, I've seen those before. To be fair, I don't actually think I beat Death Egg's Eye. I think when I was running through Egg Cup on the playthrough, I think I just died. I think I got hit by an SPB and spikes and all the rest of that, and I just never ended up finishing it. Get out of the way, Eggman. You stole my boost. You let Caterpillar get in the way. I looked away, it was Mega Emerald Beats. Interesting. Nope. At this point, the Prison Break round fall into 2 categories. Either just kind of ridiculous, you go the wrong direction and you immediately lose, just because of the number they throw out at you, or they take like 5 seconds and it's just a square where nothing interesting occurs. Kind of repetitive after a while. It's a pretty smart way to reuse your prison, your multiplayer arena things in single player, like good asset reuse, smart asset reuse, but after a while, at this point, I think the number of times that I've been asked to do something or other for some Salons in 1, and I can't replay them because they're technically special interlude rounds, and therefore you can't retry them if you mess up. That's what I think at this point I'm just apathetic towards them all. Developed a level about apathy for the Prison Break rounds. Oh, wasn't even looking, trying to reach that. I wish battle mode was single player. It's way better than it was in kart, yeah. To be fair, even in like games were fully developed, fully programmed battle modes. Oh great, thanks Charmy. I'm never a huge fan of them. It was going well, we kept it away for a while. To be fair, it's not like I need perfect rounds in every race, I just need to win come the end of it. I just need to make sure that I'm not in 4th or lower at any point. Why am I getting so many egg marks? Yeah, it is a bit confusing just because of the fact that I've played almost exclusively super heavyweights the entire time I've been playing this game to like get a drift off or whatever and not immediately rocket ahead. Like, you know, going fast but not just like immediate win the race fast, you know? Well, I say win the race, you know, I still actually need to do well enough to not crash out and burn and let someone overtake me, but like conceptually just the level of speed you get off on a drift as a super heavyweight like Mega Sonic or Metal Sonic, it's kind of crazy. In comparison, barely anything. Right, got a challenge there, something or other. If I ever make a map themed after you, there will probably be a Sami torture chamber. You know just what I wanted. You know me so well. Hate that little bee bastard. The only interesting thing that he's ever done in the Sonic franchise is have a friend that died of LSD overdose. That's it. That's all Tommy has contributed to the Sonic franchise in my eyes. If not for that. Like, what else has he done? Of any note, and oh, great. Oh. Ice Wall saved me. We go around, because it means I'm not having to chip through the ice wall. Little strat I noticed while in the playthrough. It's like, oh, well, why bother breaking through that? We can just go to the side. This will actually be a surprisingly difficult level here in Gear 1 because of having to bounce over these. The speed is going to be difficult to maintain.
Hey guy, take care.
You bastard. Why is Sami a rival to Sonic? Like, is there some lore I'm missing? Why isn't it like, I don't know, Sado and Eggman, or Eggman and Tails? Why is Sami a potential rival for Sonic? Or is it because it's in... Well, no, I am in Grand Prix. What's going on there? Did they go... Well, Sonic's probably going to be our most popular racer, so we might as well get the most annoying guy in the cast to be his rival. Just because it's going to really make sure that the players hate him. Piss off, you bee. You're worthless. You're worth nothing. Sami is probably your rival because his AI somehow got a higher position than Sonic's actual rival. Yeah, there are a couple of times where you go ahead and you notice that your rival AI is blatantly cheating to an even greater degree than all of the other AI standard level of AI cheating because they gotta try and maintain their second and third places to make sure that they actually stay your rival. But every so often something wacky happens that means that they end up in second or third. But this is the first time that I've actually seen them be someone other than your intended rivals.
Hey guy, take care.
But yeah, considering that I was worrying it was going to be like Vanilla Lake, especially the SRB2K version of it, because god, that stage is awful. Ice Cap's honestly not that bad. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that it's like the greatest track in the game or anything. Far from it, but like considering the competition and the previous iterations of the concept, it's not that bad. It's pretty fun. Well, not fun, but... Well, not, like, exceedingly amazing or anything, but it's, you know, comparatively speaking. His rivals in the code are Eggman, Metal Sonic, and Knuckles, yeah, I figured. They were the ones I was kind of expecting. Maybe Sado in there, but you can only have a maximum of 3. I think every racer has 2 to 3. I don't think there's any with any more or less, to my knowledge. Right, let's see if I do better this time than last time. Wasn't intended, but there we go. That's one. Oh, missed. Oh, no, didn't miss. Bounced back in the end. Speaking too soon. Well, at least we got the CD this time. Might have missed it last time, due to no fault of my own, but got it this time. Come on. I definitely intended for all of those to be lobs. That's definitely intentional. Right, I don't quite know the trajectory I gotta throw at now. Now that the water's here. Come on. Just be nice to me. I am struggling. I don't know what it is about this one specific prison, because it's not even doing anything differently to the one on the other side, but I just can't hit the damn thing. There we go. I find it easier to just fall off and lob it from there. Yeah, but that's risky. So there's a little bit of risk to that. Bit scary. Mega Scrap Brain. Oh, no, I don't want to be part of the suicide. Now that I know it's happening. I guess we're going to sit here and wait for 15 seconds while the game figures out that no one's alive to actually trigger the race. Right, come on. Respawn us. Yeah, it clearly has a little check that, you know, if no one starts the race after 10 seconds, just spawn everyone at once.
Hey guys, take care.
But yeah, as pointed out in the comments last time, this is really just blatantly Bowser's Castle with a new fresh coat of paint, but it's fun. It's definitely better than the rest of the cup by a marked degree. It's still absolutely like lower tier track, but it's not absolute bottom of the barrel like all of the rest of the courses in this track are. Yeah, nice try, Eggman. I am often amused at just how markedly useless these jaws are. Like, they can't hit anything for shit. Oh, fantastic, and just in time to not have to use it. Perfect. I love the garden top when I don't actually have to ride it. Get out of here, Tommy. You get out of the way. I don't want you here. No one wants you here. Someone's having a bad time on the garden tops. Scrap Brain is definitely my favourite Mega Truck, Scopico says. Yep. Good taste. The rest of them, kinda bad, but this one, I mean, it's basic, but in a way that doesn't completely suck. Just in a way that, you know, definitely like lower tier. If I do a like full-on tier list of the courses come the end of this playthrough, it's definitely not going to be a high tier, but maybe like a high C tier, whereas the rest of them are all D tier at best. Well, no, don't drift that way. Right, come on. Don't do this to me now, Tommy. There we go. Oh, thank God. If Tommy had managed to snipe a victory in any race at the last second, I would have strangled the thing. But there we go. That should, hopefully. I mean, it's definitely a victory, but is there going to be any kind of strange quirks that's going to cause the game to throw out and actually no, you haven't won? Well, that sounded like the very first note of a theme playing ahead. So while that's playing, I'm gonna go and have a look at what some passwords are. So I can go and fill those out though, because those will be a couple of easy challenges there.
That was cool.
Right. Hot Robo and Pyrex. Well, they were pretty cool looking followers, so at least there's that. RB. Is that going to be like original Sonic Roblast 2 or something? Or original Sonic Roblast? It's kind of got that kind of crappy MS Paint look to it, you know. Right, what was the other one? Hot Robo. Yeah, no, that's actually surprisingly. Yeah, that's a nice looking follower. I didn't think the game had it in them to give a nice looking follower outside something like the Death Egg or the Tornado or something. Right, passwords. Got a couple of them up. I think it's here. Yeah. Right. Can I use the actual keyboard? Not well. Right, okay. Right, first one is race as in all lowercase a ring. And that shouldn't complete the challenge, but it should be the next stage towards completing one of the challenges. It's that hire a bounty hunter, recite a fabled incantation, and wait until morning one. And there's another one I don't know whether I've actually got yet. I've already got this one because it is the alternate unlock requirement for a challenge. I don't know whether that's yeah, I've got it or not. There's this one, which is just... How many ends is that? 1, 2, 3... 8 ends? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. There we go. Glyph. On Crystal Island's owner's Echo, break every prison egg. Well, that's something I don't need to go into a Grand Prix for. And then finally we have one last password, which is Red Ring Rico. Which unlocks Mag. So I don't know who Red Ring Rico is, but there we go. That's the guy. Progression passwords. Okay, yeah, no. Don't need to worry about progression passwords. But there we go. That's 2 extra followers. It all seems to be followers at the moment. That one's annoying. I don't know whether I'm going to just use chow keys for anything or whether I'm just going to stick it. Actually slug it through. Jimmy is too dumb, says 67% is crazy. Yep, I have played too much this game. Right. I am going to very quickly get up a YouTube video to find where at least a few of these shrines are. Red Ring Rico is a Phantasy Star character. Yeah, I'm aware it's from Phantasy Star, I know that much, but I I haven't played any Phantasy Star. The closest I've ever gone to playing it is the SRB2 Infinity thing from the same guy who did SRB2 Persona. That's the closest I've ever gone. Alright. Oh great, I'm getting an AI ad in front of my Shrine Locations guide. Fantastic. Right. 765 Stadium. Skip 2. Okay, there's 3 that we can get that I haven't already unlocked. So first one, Avant Garden. Ooh, that's a sneaky one. But it doesn't look like it'll be that hard to access. Okay, yeah. Avant Garden it is. Start. Change though, because while we'll stick with our beautiful, beautiful Mecha Sonic, we do need to go. Is that Phantasy Star? No idea. We do need to get our Mystic Melody. Right, race, match race, gear 3. Turn everything off other than sneakers, because it's pure skill. Here and then Avant Garden is on the Timer Cup. Right, so. Oh wait, no, I need to turn off the AI. I'm not dealing with these. Right, now on to Avant Garden. The only difficult Mystic Melody I think is Northern District. Yeah, that one took me a while. That and Nova Store took me a while. That one took a couple of attempts, but it's definitely the most interesting one. Right. So effectively, there's a set of clouds. I don't think it's these ones. I think it's a later set. Which we'll just have to kinda hopefully come across. Right, it's not these ones because they're for the spray can. Hopefully it's... Yes, I believe... It's this gap? No, it's not this gap. I bet a voltage drop goes crazy here. How do you even get the Mystic Melody? It's in, yeah, it's in Lost Colony somewhere, I think. Right, it's like you gotta kinda drift off a cloud somewhere. Right, down here. There we go. Okay, I think we skipped over it. How do we need? Yeah, right, okay, so what we need to do is we need to get from this these clouds onto that platform there. So I think... Right, yeah, okay, we're going to need to drift to get the direction correct. But it shouldn't be too difficult. Just a bit of drifting. We can't just bounce straight onto it, as it turns out. But it's not too far from the start of the race, so I think it's probably better if we just reset. Or alternatively, try and drift from this side, because we are not that far away. Let's see. Well, okay, thanks, Springs. No, I would like to... Right, there we go. I'd like it if I don't run into the invisible springs on this side. Don't know why they're not turning up. Oh, little tiny bit too long. Oh wait, no. Why am I doing all of this? I think a spring should be able to get us up there. Right, forget what I was saying about pure skill. A hell of a lot of skill is strategy. So, it is strategically viable to, rather than sit there wasting time trying to get it with a speed sneakers through drifting and all the rest of that, we just skip it entirely. Right. And now we have a maze. Just gotta make our way through here. I like how Kart Crew just felt like, you know what? Right, and then we just turn around. And there we go. There we go. That is the first one, and it's an actually good. It's a good thing. It's Nights. Nights from Night into Dreams. Play a melody for the ancient shrine in Avant Garden. Another character, Class A, so a super lightweight. Flyweight. So a bit weak and sickly. He's in there with characters like Flicky and Tailstole, but an interesting character. I don't know why the shrines seem to be so much more generous with their rewards than everything else in the game is. Everything else is kind of stingy, like the really difficult challenges, and it gives you a crappy follower, but half of the shrines seem to give you characters, which is nice of them. Right, Azure Axiom, where am I going on this one? Why is the thing paused? Is it this one? Next one. Right, okay, so the guy I'm watching actually, yeah, just uses a spring. Yeah, okay, this one is definitely spring only. Might be a bit of a nightmare to get it, but let's see. Azure Axiom. And we're basically, once we got the spring, we are looking for a big hole in the wall, quite high above the course, but it's in like a split path area, so it shouldn't be too hard to notice. Shouldn't be. As long as we're paying attention. But yeah, I really like Azure Axiom. Well, I mean, the music's great, but as is the case with, to be honest, like half of the courses in this game, but the vibes, the fact that it's a very fast course as well. But yeah, no, it's a really, really nice track. Definitely one of my favourites. This is, when I do that tier list, I think this is a pretty clear S tier. Right, okay. Here it is. It should be using the spring here. And then we're trying to get into this. Ah, barely missed it. But we should be able to just try again, seeing as we've got nothing but springs. I'd like the voltage to go so I can turn a bit easier. And then there we go. We're in. So we just need to turn and look. And there you go. Another shrine. Asterite. Well, that's okay, I guess. It's a decent one. It's fine. It's fine. And then the last one we can access for the moment is Technology Tundra. The Wing Cup. It's towards the end of the course. Oh, and it's, if you're going slowly, can't miss it. But sneakers are going to be better just to get through the course quickly. Don't need a spring. What even is that thing? Are you referring to the character, the follower I've got, or Oh, right, the follower I just unlocked. No idea. Looks like a DNA strand. I don't know why, but it fills me with the indescribable feeling that's probably from Echo, the dolphin. It just kind of looks like something that I'd expect to see in that game, and I can't place why. Seeing as I have not, in fact, played that game ever. Guy who has never once played Echo the Dolphin. Getting a lot of Echo the Dolphin vibes from this. Right, okay, so we just go through a couple of these turns. And then I believe it's in here. And then it's just in this sipping container here. So, as always, we come to it, turn around. Don't even give it the honor of being looked at. And then we turn around, let the Mr. Melody do its thing, and unlock Guard Robo. I have not played SRB, Sonic Robo Blast before. I have not played Sonic Robo Blast, but I have watched a fair number of videos about it, and I gotta say, I think they are giving all of these Robo Blast original creators a bit of a glow up. I think they're a fair bit uglier in actuality. Right, Grand Prix, smash the UFO Katsu using only Jaws. I mean, there's a couple that it wouldn't be too bad on, but I don't want to go through an entire Grand Prix only to potentially fail. Sealed Stars, smash the UFO Katsu using only Orbinauts. Great, fantastic, good to be back on this one. Maybe. Hansmar asks, can you sometime stream Isekai Mario? I think you requested that on a previous stream. Might need to give me a bit of context on what Isekai Mario is. Sublimize, do the Sealed Star one. I know what you want me to do. I know that out of everyone there, you were the one who's kicking your feet and giggling at watching me suffer for an hour. More than an hour, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. Continuously failing to get any distance on that Sealed Star. I know what you want me to do. But that one can probably come later. Right, I don't know what the wait until morning bit is, but I'm sure we'll get to it eventually. As Flicky on Sega Saturn, finished in 32 seconds. I don't want to really do anything that needs me to be on a prison break round, but what are some actual race course stanzas? Oh, Hidden Palace. Where's the one on Hidden Palace? Hidden Palace. Where's this one? Because I have actually unlocked that off screen at one point. Why does it keep pausing? It is in the underwater section. What you need to do to unlock it. You gotta go and throw something at a switch, which will then do something. You then need to drive on for ages and ages and ages and ages. Okay, good to know. Up the ramp. The end of the course. It's just kind of driving for ages. Probably condense it down a little bit. Oh wow, okay, yeah, no. Right, yeah, you smash the thing and then you just drive through it basically in another entire course. I suggested the Lost Colony challenge, but if you want race stances, yeah. No, that one, Bakonski, that one looks like... oh, wait, no, I need to change my... all of this time I need to change my items. Gatsa bombs are going to be the best for this one, because I need to lob them. Yeah, I think Lost Colony is going to be a pretty alright one to get, so I think that'll probably be next. Lost Colony. It shouldn't be too bad to get into it, and then I just need to basically keep trying until I can get first. Not falling off. So yeah, basically, we drive through most of the track as normal. Just with no items, because we've got these gatsy bombs now. Don't want to waste them. Drive past all of this. Drive headfirst into the spikes. Are you just doing a bunch of the shrines? I'm going to do stuff afterwards, but I figured while I'm here, I might as well get all of the shrines that I haven't gone back to collect. Right, so that'll open a door miles away, right back at the start of the race. So now we just walk into every spike on the way there. So why not? Back down here, and then I think pretty much as we exit this tunnel, we stop, and then we need to get into there. So just spin dash into the hole. As always, turn around. Get rejected by the thing, come on. And there we get. There we go. Here's Kai Mario's an SM64 styled game with 200 stars collecting 3D world movement. Zip! There we go. That's a character I saw a couple of times and I'd been missing. It's a character at the very least. What is our character roster looking like now? Seeing as we had what, 2 or 3 extras? It's looking pretty full. Ooh, and we now have 2 characters that are sharing slot. Well, 5, technically, seeing as Knuckles has 2 on their slot. And Eggman and Egg Robo here. We have Knight by there. We have Zip by here. SBO was a character I unlocked fairly recently. Chaos, of course, was all of that trouble last time. My god, he took ages. But again, I'm sticking to my boys, the mecha and metal characters here in the super heavyweight category. I don't pass around. Maybe I'll try heavy magician, but who knows. Right, local play, race, Grand Prix. I mean, you could do relaxed for the easiest time, but what's in the egg cup? Hot Soda, Sky Sanctuary. Okay, well, it's not too much to waste, but I cannot be sat here for ages and ages and ages in Hot Soda. The amount of times I've been racing through this thing on relaxed to get the most time possible for Meteor Herd, I cannot be spending time sitting here. I gotta get through as quickly as possible. Yeah, this is probably a C rank course if I had to give it one now without too much thought. Just kind of off the cuff, I'd say this is a pretty C rank course. Not a big fan. But then I also kind of hated its original incarnation in SRB2 as well. I don't know how popular / unpopular an opinion that is, but I always thought this kind of sucked. Even if, like always, it got a massive glow up in ring races, even down to the gameplay wise, so it is nowhere near as bad as it was in SRB2. Okay, still not great. here, I thought they were going to run ahead of me. Out of the way. I think there was a respawner just kind of... Oh, great. Yeah, no, there's a respawner stuck in the wall that everyone behind me managed to get, but I went right through. Fantastic. Male is not going to like me after that. Long-lasting invincibility, my favorite. I love it when my star lasts for ages and ages because of the way the game works. Whoa, hoo hoo. Got through that unscathed. That is always a big bonus for anyone playing. And there we go. That's the first round done. I mean, we can just skip Meteor Herd. Don't have to do it. We aren't actually worried about our overall performance. We just need to get to Lost Colony. It doesn't matter what happens before that. Get out of the way, Aegis. Ignore the egg mark, tempting as it is. Right, come on, give me a tripwire. Give me a shortcut. Give me a decent shortcut. Okay, I'll just use it on not dying, I guess. That one's also fine. Oh. All my homies hate Shrink. Preferably you do worse, because then that makes the AI worse in the actual race that matters. That is true, Sublimize, but the problem with that is that by the nature of this game, it's difficult to do worse sustainably. Like, you can definitely do worse, but there's no way to guarantee that you can do worse and end up in like 3rd, or worse and end up in 8th. So I'd rather just not risk it and just let the game progress naturally. I don't want to end up accidentally risking having to replay the same stages a dozen times over. Even if it makes the AI a little bit better. I'm impatient. Where's Chaos even gone? Behind me. Oh, hell no. Nope, that's just going to sit there in my inventory. I am not spawning that on the final corner of the race. It's not happening. I'll use it now. Oh, ho, 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 ho. God damn it. Look. Jinxed it. 5th and have to restart. Fantastic. Should have just kept that garden top in my inventory. Didn't even look at it. Because it's the same story every time. The garden top never leads to anything substantial or good. It is incredible how it ends up coming in right when you want anything else. Like, oh, I could really do with invincibility. Or even just to say 3 speed sneakers. That'd be great at this current moment. Nope. Garden top for you. Fantastic. Beyblade moment, Ninjago Spinjitzu moment. That's what it is. Okay, game. That's fine. Just don't launch me. That's okay. Twice? Unbelievable. I was about to say nearly 3 times. Ridiculous. Nice try, Jaws. Nice try. Right, now the AI have been partially lobotomized. Probably going to tramp some, but there we go. Could have been a fantastic snipe, but nope. I am completely unable to hit anything with Orbinauts. I like it when the AI that, you know, you'd expect to know every inch of these racetracks, just like don't even try to take a corner. They see it and they just beeline straight for the void. The losing purposefully strategy is very well. Ah, yes. Well, you see, you are correct. It was actually a long-term strategy for the success of the Talons. I planned it all out. In the same way that I really want to finish this race with 20 rings to guarantee an extra life. Because I don't know whether a restart takes away a life, like a manual restart, so not the you failed to try again. I don't know whether the manual ones where you just click retry in the menu, I don't know whether those count as a death, so take away a life or not. There we go. There we go. Twenty rings. So now we've got 4 lives. Skip this one as well. Because you don't need to... Oh, wait, no, actually, no. Do it, so we can try and get that 1 minute and 4 seconds challenge. See how that goes. Okay, well, get nothing then. Ugh. I can't even retry because it's a special stage. Bonus round. Fantastic. Alright, go on, it's your nose now. You can get the first blood boost, it's fine. Yeah, I know, Knuckles. They've left us behind. It does this every time. It flies me backwards. Right, and then as soon as we get to the next pit, we'll blow ourselves up. Very, very quickly, straight into a wall. Right. Off the race we go, and now we just need to win the thing. Easier said than done, but there we go. World's most ineffectual wave dash, but there we go. Why did you not just fall off and lob it? I'm not very good at that, simply put. I would if I was competent, but I'm not. As you may have gathered from this, from watching me, I am not actually very good at this game, considering how much I play it. Right, so we're in first. Along with Knuckles somehow, who was also stuck behind with me. I just need to win this thing. Get rid of those. Wasted space. Okay, so voted to drop. Really, really good on that turn. Not so great on this turn, but still probably better than nothing at all. Okay, mistakes were made, except no, actually, not mistakes. Very good. Intentional death, because I knew it would somehow spawn me miles away for some reason. Do you like Mechasonic because SMBZ? Nope. I just think he's cool. I just think he's neat, as the meme goes. He's basically Metal Sonic, who is definitely one of my favourite. Definitely one of my favourite Sonic characters, behind maybe Omega. But more. He's just he's Metal Sonic, but more, and therefore I love him. Get out of here, Aegis. Get out of here, Knuckles. Don't you do this. You stay right there in second. There we go. And now we don't need to worry. Yeah. Okay. I know I said, like, 15 minutes ago that I'm devoted to Mechasonic. You know, ride or die for Mechasonic. But hear me out. Sado is pretty cool. To be fair, I probably should have seen that one coming. Okay, alright, yeah, no, that's a good unlock. That's a good unlock. We're at 68%. We gotta get to the good number while we're here. What else can we do? I'm not doing Death Egg Zone. Rumble Ridge finished in Gear 3. Well, I mean, that one shouldn't be too bad. We just keep the CPU at level 1. And then nothing but speed boosts. Rings. We're on gear 3, it'll be fast enough already. It won't be too boring. And if we give them a speed boost, they might get in front of us. I just need to remember where Rumble Ridge is. Good luck with the time trial stuff. Yeah. To be fair, the only time trial one I can think of off the top of my head is Media Studio. Sounds horrible. Oops. Yeah, Media Studio, I have no idea what they even... Like, to even get bronze, what kind of path they want you to take. That one's crazy. So yeah, that's the only time trial off the top of my head that I can remember I can access. That, you know, it's listed on its answers. I think I've got all of the others that would be available to me at the moment. Like, no, get out of here. Get out of here. I need a perfect round, so I'm taking that as a, as others in the chat have pointed out, presumably a perfect 6 out of 6 lap bonus. Media Studio is deceptive, and because it's got the teleporter, yeah, I know about the teleporter, but it's the routing. I don't know what the route is, even considering the teleporter, to even get a bronze, much less to, you know, refine it and perfect it to get a gold. So that's the problem. I'm aware of the teleporter. I'm going to assume it's got to be just because of how narrow the timing is already for the bronze, that how ungenerous the bronze timing is. I've got to imagine it's one of those ones where it's like seconds apart between bronze, silver and gold. Not like Joypolis, where they ask for like 20 seconds. There's like a 10-second difference between bronze and silver, and then like a 2 or 3 second difference between silver and gold. It's not very balanced. And just to make sure it's even more perfect, we're going to try and finish with a perfect ring bonus as well. It definitely sounds like we've got it. Heard the jingle. Yeah, other way. Who was it? Tri-drill. Well, it certainly looks like a tri-drill. On Hot Souter, don't touch any course hazards and finish in first. That one shouldn't be too bad. I think that one will probably be next, because it's only the first course in that cup. So it'll be a lot of Hot Souter in this episode, but it should be pretty easy. As Sado on Dark Chow Garden, break every prison egg with Chow in tow. Okay, no. We'll go that one. We get to use our new character right off the bat. Ooh, and we can even get JackalMan colors. Okay. Yeah, see, we can even get JackalMan colors. We can get black and gold. I might have to switch to him. Yeah, black primary color, gold secondary color. Can even get JackalMan colors. Oh wait, no, it's Cyrus Adventure, isn't it? It's perfect. It's a perfect character. Right, race, Grand Prix. What? Oh, the course is in Sour Cup again. Do we need to speed past it? Yeah. I don't want to be on Vice Waterway any longer than is absolutely necessary. I am not a fan of this track. Ah, Sonic, you bastard. Long range snipe, come on. Do it. Well, hits. Oh, hit Maria. Maria. No. That was for Sonic. Sonic CPU back at it again. Sonic CPU might be back at it, but so far they're not that clever yet, and they're a fair way behind, so we should be alright. Yeah, I don't get what this is supposed to be. It's like, it's a swimming pool, but it has nothing to really do with a swimming pool. You just drive around one. You don't ever actually enter something I'd say is particularly resembles anything you'd expect to see in a swimming pool. Like, you don't go through a locker room, you don't go through a shower room, or any sort of changing room. You just drive around the big pool in the center, and there's like these lifeguard towers that are massively oversized. I don't get what the course is trying to go for. Sonic and Billy Hats are locking in to try and kill me. Well, they need to lock in a bit harder. They're not doing very good. Now I've developed a better strategy to get through that random bit of off-road that breaks all of the flow and the kind of speed you've built up. It's a slightly abstract idea of a pool. Well, yeah, there's an abstract idea of a pool, and then there's you just drive around the outside of one and never actually do anything you'd expect. Like, no diving board ramps. No, yeah, like, you could do something with a fast fall and diving into a pool, but no, you just drive around one, and then you enter this random flooded bit that isn't really similar to anything you've ever seen in a pool. I hate the shrink item. Why does it last so long? I wish the deep end was like the McDonald's ball pit and leads to an alternate dimension. I'm sorry to break this to you, but I don't think McDonald's ball pits do that. That is FNAF Pizzeria, isn't that's the whole gimmick of that one 2D game they released recently, isn't it? Like, you're in some ball pit and then you sink down to the past, another dimension. Who knows? See, I can do a wave dash, I just can't keep it for more than like the initial turn, which is a problem, but there we go. Down, down, down we go. Oh, to actually drift and face the direction you want to look in like any length of time. It's a strange feeling. Although, yeah, man, Sonic, calm down. I'm I'm not trying that hard, I promise you. You do not need to be doing this. I know Sublimize you say that like the Sonic CPU is cracked and whatever, but it's not that bad. It's just this one particular course he immediately locks in for. He's like, nope. Okay, I messed whatever was supposed to happen there. I messed it up badly. I don't think so. Yeah, we get it. Is he just going to say that every time he overtakes something? That's too loud and commonplace of a thing to just say to every single character you overtake. It's a bit ridiculous. Calm down, Sado. Right, no, drift the right direction, please. Drift the direction I was facing. That'd be great. Thank you. Oh, fuck that up. Fucked it up badly. Luckily, everyone else is messing up in front of me, so it should hopefully all equal out. Yeah, okay, we get it. We get it, Sado. Right, I could really do something better than an Orbinaut right now. Avoid that garden top, that drop target, because it would have been annoying at that last moment. Invincibility klutz, nope, just old-fashioned grit. Right, Dark Tail Garden. Just need to beat it. Don't need to like do it without, while only using a single Gatsa bomb or anything. Just need to beat it. So it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Should only be one attempt. Is it better to go for this spring? Yes, it is. Smooth. Less smooth. Thanks, Eudoro. I guess I'll slink back down here. Oh, balls. You're killing me. Oh. God damn it. I have to do this course again. Fantastic. Alright, come on. This is another part of the reason I hate the whole how many of these damn courses Tanjus asks you to do this specific course in Grand Prix mode, because it means you have to do all of the ones that suck before you get to them. It's not enough to just do the Dark Chow Garden with a Chow in tow as Sado. No, you've got to go and do it after beating Vice Waterway and going through Ice Paradise every time and having to deal with the fact that they throw like a half dozen shrinks down to make it go even slower. Right, why are you slowing down, bastard? Right, there is the one from Idolmaster behind me. Azusa Miura, I think? And then Surge is clearly somewhere because I keep hearing Ryuko from Kill la Kill. Right, come on, someone run into me. Run into me, run into me, run into me. Run into me! Oh, you bastard.
Hey guys, take care.
Jackpot! Oh, thanks, Eudora, that's really helpful. Thanks for the singular banana. Yeah, there's another version of this. There's a load of challenges like this. Do this or that in this Prison Break round. It's just annoying because with all of the other levels in the game, you can just retry it if you mess it up. But because the Prison Break rounds are special bonus rounds, the retry button is replaced with give up. So if you mess up, you have to do the entire cup again every single time. It is horrible. It's a horrible, horrible system, considering that sometimes I feel like there are more challenges that ask you to do this or that in a Prison Break round than there are ones that ask you to do this or that in an actual Grand Prix. It's horrible. It's a horrible system. I don't think I would be that annoyed with the whole do this in the Grand Prix mode if it wasn't for the fact that so many of them are the Prison Break rounds. If they were all just races, it wouldn't be so bad, but they're not. Yeah, exactly. Just do thing in Grand Prix. It's a stupid little prefix they keep adding to challenges that really don't need it. And especially the sealed star ones in Grand Prix. Like, what? Wait, ridiculous. Do this or that while only damaging using Orbinauts or Jaws or whatever. It's hard enough even getting to the damn thing in Grand Prix, much less doing it without accidentally touching it too quickly. Or something like that. Horrible. Like, can you imagine if that boost power one I had to do the last stream, I had to do that while also in a Grand Prix? I'd have never gotten it done. I would have been forced to use a Tauki. I'd have been there for years trying to do it, not just an hour. Don't forget that insta-whips can also destroy the egg prisons. Yeah, I didn't think about that all that much, to be honest. Although that begs the question, on all of those challenges that ask you to destroy all of the prisons in X Prison Break round without using, while only using one Gatsa Bomb, if you never pick up a Gatsa Bomb and only destroy them using insta-whips, because there's going to be a couple of challenges, surely there's going to be like 1 or 2 egg Prison Break rounds that you can do that in, just like run around. Like, come on. Without needing to lob something. So, can you just, you know, hit them with an insta-whip and win? Or just ram into them? They should make a bonus round for bonus rounds. They do! It's the prisons thing. It's exactly the same as Sealed Stars, except you can't actually do any challenges in them because every single challenge that asks you to do this or that in a Prison Break round asks you to do it in a Grand Prix for some reason. Why? Like, at least they had the decency to stick a couple of the race-based challenges where you can just do it in a match race. Like, even the ones that require you to do something of any level of skill that, you know, they could ask you to do a Grand Prix to make sure that you don't cheat in some way. No, you can do those in match race, but not a single one of any of the Prison Break rounds. It's annoying. Extra game time, JackalMan. They want you to play more. I'm sure they do, seeing as they spent a long time making it. But they're also not like a AAA company that somehow gets paid based on the amount of time I spend in the game. It's not like I can buy any microtransactions if I really love the game. It's just an annoying and tedious thing. It wouldn't be so bad if there was just a way to not give up, to just be able to retry a challenge in exactly the same way I can with any other race ones. It's just a random arbitrary thing they didn't think about that much. It means you can't do it with Prison Break rounds. It's annoying. Yes, daily rewards in ring races. That's what this game needs. Daily rewards. Right, this time, let's do the ones up here and then drop down. Oh, CD, CD. Right, yeah, I got no idea though. I really, it's difficult for me to tell what I'm going to get as a reward for beating Dark Sao Garden with Shadow in tow. Using Shadow with a Sao in tow. It's like, it's difficult for me to figure out what my reward's going to be for this. It's difficult to tell. Is it? Oh my god, it's a Dark Sao. Say it isn't so. Please, I can hardly believe it. See, like, as big on Wood Zone, break every prison egg with Froggy in tow. Why can't I just do that in the Prison Break round version? The only... Yeah, 69%, I noticed. Thanks, thank you for pointing it out. Like, there was the one on Dead Simple that you could do in a Prison Break round, because although, to be fair, I think that was because it was a time attack. That one you could, like, it annoys me. It's a little quirk that annoys me. As Flicky on Sega San finished in 32 seconds. I think I did that in like 32 seconds and 15 centiseconds. And 32 seconds and 150 milliseconds. I was like, I'm not doing this again. Ridiculous. I mean, at this point, with what, 78 Sao keys, I probably could just unlock everything straight away. If I really wanted to. I wouldn't, but I probably could. If it came down to it. Right, get bronze or better. Are all of them just do this? Or do that? Or in a single round, use Egg Mark to blow up its cursor and dunk a landmine on another racer set. I genuinely think the heavy, win 100 rounds as heavy is preferable there. That's ridiculous. Could sit there and try and do the Death Egg one, I guess. Oh yeah, the Hot Shelter one. We'll do Hot Shelter. Right, time to do this again. Oh, the game crashed. Well, that's certainly something. Don't know what happened there, but the game decided it had enough of enough. But yeah, as Sublimize points out, Hot Sauce is only the first track, so it's not too annoying that I have to go and do it again and again if I mess up. Plus, it's a track, so if needs be, I could just retry. Right, okay. JackalMan. Change, because now we know that Sado has JackalMan colors. I feel like you know, like a brand, I'm obliged to now play as him. But we'll stick to the CD. I found my game crash and save data just gets obliterated. Well, luckily, just based off this, doesn't look like anything too bad's happened. But hopefully it doesn't do it again. I'd like to think there isn't some sort of game-breaking glitch with Sado on specifically the egg cup. Right, don't touch any course hazard. So just go as slow and steady as possible. We're on simple, on relaxed. So hopefully we can just avoid everything that's got even the slightest bit of danger and still do fairly well. I'm liking Sado's "You Are One Pathetic Creature" voice line. It's a fun one. Right. Sonic, I swear to God. Don't do this to me. Ooh, barely fit under that one. Sonic, don't... I don't know what it is, but he runs away to get the first lap done, and then they never win. They just try as hard as possible to get the first lap win, and then just kind of give up after that. I don't know why. I don't know what quirk in their programming's like that. It's like they run out of energy. I don't know whether that's somehow something they could intentionally do, like try and add a little bit of the race's personality into their AI counterparts. So, you know, Sonic tries really hard and then he gets bored. He's got ADHD. Yeah, tries really hard, gets bored and then just kind of gives up. I feel him. He's my soulmate in that regard. Try hard for about 15 seconds and then go, yeah, okay, I'm done. I don't need any more of this. I've had my fill. Okay, yeah, it's this corridor that freaks me out for this challenge. Okay, well, I guess we got a hole in that last one now. After Sonic sped through and destroyed everything. I've got the tether. He's up stealing my lap bonus. It doesn't matter. I don't need a decent lap bonus. I just need to not run into things. I just need him to die within the next 3/4 of this lap. Before he gets me running into an obstacle or something. Like, I like this Jaws to go away, please, before I get into the bit where I have to, like, duck and weave. Right, okay, I don't think I hit the course hazard there. I think I just hit the racer multiple times, so it should be fine. Right, god damn it. No. Put the jaws down. God damn it, Big! Fucking fat cat bastard. I hope he steps on his frog. Oh, and at least I finally get like some decent music on this. I couldn't handle that song again. Is Big now going to be my rival? Is that what's going to happen now? Oh, I messed up here. I'd like some rings, please, sir. Any rings. Any number of rings would be fine. Got 2 from somewhere. Don't know where. I'm terrible at aiming this lightning shield. I always do it a tiny bit too late. Yes, that's good, Mario. Just run into the spikes. You do whatever happens, just as long as I don't go into the explosives, it's fine. You sacrifice yourself for me. Your beloved Sado. Right, get back here, you fat cat. I need revenge for last time. Oh, Sonic. Trying to drive me into the explosive. Wait, oh, right, he's invisible. I was like, wait, why is he ghosted out? Do you reckon I could just respawn before that final corridor, the really nasty one? Just use the egg respawner thing, you know? Like, I'm not gonna risk it, but do you reckon I could do that? Right, I need people to stop, like, launching me into them. This is scaring me. They're testing my nerves. Wait, what? Why have I lost both my jewels? This is cruel. Cruel and unforgiving. Bro, get away from me. You have it. You take it. Well, at least it isn't a course hazard, so it's fine. What is happening to Maria? Just some rings, please, sir. Any rings. Just a few more. Right, I'm now alone to take this nice and steady. Okay, yes, there we go. Some karma there. For Big. That Teodoro banana combo at the end could have been bad, but got through. Didn't have an item, so it didn't matter in the end. Jet booster. Very nice, very nice. Grand Prix, collect all 14 emeralds. Well, that is a lengthy process, so that's okay. On Death Exile, finish in 1 minute 4 seconds or get the gold medal. I wonder what the gold medal is. Neon Resort Zone, break every prison egg. Well, that's that. Well, I generally try and take these streams to 2 hours. We're at 1 hour 55 and I do have to do something pretty much immediately after the stream ends, so it is probably a bit convenient if it ends just a few minutes earlier than usual. So, seeing as we're at a good number, we finished that final challenge successfully, and we're at a very nice number of completion. I think I'm going to wrap things up for today. Now I've had my fill of ring races for a while, you know, 3 streams in a row plus 2 episodes. Next episode will be SRB2. I think it's probably going to be Infinite, the Infinite mod, but that's going to be the next video. And then only after that, as I said a couple of times now, the current idea is 2 ring races episodes, 1 SRB2 episode, and then we just change between the 2 until ring races is finally finished, which we're now only 31% of the way to that, so it shouldn't be too long. We're now over 2/3 of the way there. We're officially past the hump. But yeah, I'll just try and keep this short because again, I ramble a lot at the end of these streams. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it. And so, thanks for tuning in.